Hello, my dear little and sweet children. This is Uncle Teddy again saying hello to you. And my dear young teenage boys and pretty girls, good morning and good evening to you. It's again a great pleasure to meet with you. I had been missing you a lot. I don't know how about you, but I really had been missing you, definitely. Um, because I've been longing to see your cute expressions as I was going through the sessions, and your parents had been telling a lot about these sessions that my children are very much interested, and please keep doing more sessions, and they love you a lot. Same here. My flying kisses to you. I also love you a lot. Actually, I cannot stay without you. Seriously. All right. So, this session we have prepared for the children that are greater than 10 or 11 years, all the way to the teenage. And would also recommend if the parents could also be part of this session, because this session is dealing with the topic over socialization. I told you, right? Somewhere before 1980, it used to be industrial revolution, full of mission works and other things, right? All factories will be there. And then it became an information revolution where full of computers. Now it is full of social revolution, full of Facebook, Twitter, and anything and everything that you name. Your people will be, or your children will be busy with the mobile phones. Little children, you're all addicted to mobile phone or not? Tell me the truth. Correct? No, don't look at mama. You look at me. Uncle Teddy is asking you. You're all addicted? No. So what makes you addicted? Why? Because it's easy to talk to people. It's easy to interact, and it doesn't take any pain. You don't have to go to your friend's place. Correct? No. During my days, Uncle Teddy is quite old. No. When Uncle Teddy was a child, Uncle Teddy needs to wait for, Saturday, Sunday, and that's when he gets a chance to play with his friends. Because weekdays, Uncle Teddy will have to sit at home and study. Otherwise, his mama will beat him. There is a mummy Teddy which will beat Uncle Teddy, right? But nowadays, you get so easily socialized with your friend. You have WhatsApp group and you have this and that, um, which is good, right? To have that kind of association with friends, and friends are really good, but you need to watch out the habits of your friends. That's very important, and that's where we are inviting parents also to be part of this session. Therefore, they also will have a kind of a monitoring mechanism, meaning they will monitor who are your friends and all that. This is only to help you, not to kind of doing a policing job. You know, police, right? They will be always walking around to catch a thief. No, your mama or papa is not looking at you like a thief. Not to misunderstand. Okay, that is not our intention. It is only to protect you from evil companionship. That's all. Okay, as usual, this is the definition of socialization. Over socialization means what? When you exceed the limits, anything, when you exceed limits, you overeat, you put on more weight, or you will get digestive issues, right? When you get drenched in the rain overly, what happens? You get cold and fever. Likewise, when you get over socialization, there are some problems that you will have to face, that you will have to overcome, which is easy for us to avoid. Correct or not? Hmm? Instead of drenching in rain, you can walk in the rain with umbrella, and probably if you're so fond of getting drenched in the rain, just get drenched for a minute or two, enjoy it, and then immediately protect yourself. Why? You will have to go through this cold, tablet, inhalation, all that. Why unnecessarily this problem? Correct? No. You are all agreeing with Uncle Teddy or not so far? Okay, good. I heard a big yes. Thank you for that. Now, let us start with basic questions. Is there a problem with over socialization in our society? Which means, is there a problem me getting into over socialization? Over socialization means what? Beyond the limit, right? Uh, some people WhatsApp for everything. Hey, you know what? I'm eating now. I finished eating. You already told him no, you're eating. Then why are you telling I finished eating? Is it so important? Yeah, what are you doing? And he will say, I'm also eating. What are you eating? I'm eating this and you are eating that. Okay, this is so nice. So immediately take a picture and then post it, then take another picture and post it. This is all unnecessary, waste of time. Correct or not? Right? Um, Once in a while it's okay, but doing it as a regular habit, you will get bored and you will waste your time, and you will get into fights also. Yesterday you sent me a photo, today you didn't send me. No, I don't talk to you. No, you are my enemy. Then they will get into all kind of silly fights. Some people even exceed the limits. Hey, I'm going to take bath now. Are you taking bath? Then the other person will say that, I took bath only 2 days ago. Then you will know the secret of that person. Okay. Why all this unnecessary fights and quarrels? Just keep your private matters as private matters. You don't have to share overly. That's what we are trying to stress. Socialize as and when there is a need. For example, you wish somebody on a birthday, or you remember that your friend's parents anniversary, you can wish them, nothing wrong. You are blessing them, send them a word of greetings, which is good, children, which is good, teenage boys, which is good, teenage girls, nothing wrong. But then getting into that over, it won't last long. I will tell you, you will end up in a fight sooner or later. Why unnecessarily fighting, then crying to mama and papa, you see how she ill treated me, how he, kind of hurt my feelings and all that. This is the reason why we are always trying to tell you, limit your interactions. That is all we are trying to say. Okay. Now, I gave the definition. Is there a problem? You people ask. No. Yes, there is a problem, definitely. That's why we gave a practical example. Now let's talk about some theoretical examples. Now, over socialization also can lead to lower your self-esteem, a sense of powerlessness or defeatism or guilt, right? Why am I getting all of this low esteem and sense of powerlessness, and what is this guilt? You will feel as if you are a failure. You will get that kind of things. Why? Because one of the most important means by which our society socializes children is by making them feel ashamed of their behavior or speech that is contrary to the expectation of the parents or the society. For example, I will explain it in a very easy way, right? You are going to somebody else's house, or you are getting in touch with somebody else's children, right? Who happen to be your friend. Now that person is very good at cycling, very good at swimming, very good at studies. Now you are not that great at studies, you are not that great at swimming, cycling, but you are good at cricket, you are good at something else. What will happen? No, inter exchange will happen, right? About you, they will be talking there. See how well he plays cricket. See how well he, he's running, he's a good athlete. Now about him they will talk here. See how well he's studying. See how well is. Sometimes what happens, the socialization leads to that kind of comparisons. That's why it's very important you socialize but manage your limits. You socialize but without comparisons. That's why we invited parents also, no? And children also. You, what you do, you will go to somebody's house, or that guy will send a picture also, all electronic revolution, right? Saying that, hey, you know what, I got a new headset. Then immediately you will say, mama, I also need this headset. Why? Because that friend got. Bad, no? This is bad. Why? You already have a headset, or you already have a nice, mobile phone or a nice TV. Why would you go and ask this color only I want? Girls, no, especially they like pink color or bright colors. Yeah, she got a new hairband, that bright color. She got a new hair dress for her birthday. I also want something like that. These are all some of the consequences. Consequences means impact. Post consequences they will call as, side effects. Side effects, you understand, no? Little children, you understand, no? Are getting over socialized. Now if this is overdone, or if by a particular child is especially, susceptible to such feelings, what happens? Your mother and father say, may really shout at you, saying, you don't have sense at all, you are always into this. Give me the mobile, no more mobile, no more WhatsApp, this, that. Some big fight happens. What happens? You will get completely broken. You will be crying, not talking to anyone, right? And mama and papa, you think they will be happy when you're crying and sitting with that long camel face in the middle of your house? No, they will be forced to buy. So what happens? You feel that you have won, but you know how much it is costing for your parents, their hard earned money, right? They are working very hard to take care of you. You can ask what is necessary, but these are unnecessary things where you will keep them burdened, which is not good, children, which is really not good. Moreover, the thought and the behavior of the over socialized person are more restricted by the expectations of the society. That's what we explained just now. Right? The expectations gets higher and higher. Why? Because you are compared. you are looking at other person's things, and you want to be like someone. It is good to have a kind of a goal. If you want to be like someone, some people want to be like Mother Teresa. They want to get into social activities. Good thought, very nice. Keep some people like that as role model, right? And some people want to kind of open a meditation center. Good, this is going to help people start working towards it. For that, you need to be very strong at meditation. But these kind of socialization and silly comparisons, no, I want cycle of that color only, already would have got a cycle. This is not good, children. Okay, good. I think you understood the basics. Time is running, no, let us move. What are the four types of socialization that has been discovered by the experts? There are a lot of medical doctors who are dealing with pediatricians, correct? No, you all go to pediatrician to take vaccine. I know how painful it is to get the injections on your butts. It's really painful, I know, because I also was a child at some point of time, but Uncle Teddy is quite old now. But no more vaccines needed. So I'm happy. You will also be happy when you grow old like Uncle Teddy. So don't worry. Those injections are nice actually. Don't say no to injections when mama papa takes you. It's only to protect you from infections. Okay, let's move on to what are the different types of socialization. That is what something you need to learn and understand. All please concentrate here, children, teenage boys and girls. You are in middle of eating noodles. You are in middle of watching TV and also listening. Please switch off the TV. Eat noodles, but listen to me. Okay, please. Primary socialization is the first thing. It's called as early childhood socialization. It is like developing a sense to mingle with other children. For example, some child are like don't have siblings, only child at home, they will not know how to mingle. That's why at a young age children will be put in play schools, those kind of children. If you have siblings, it's okay, you will always have somebody to fight with, quarrel with, pull your hair, and that is nice actually. That is also one way of socialization. But you also should develop the habit of sharing with your sibling, taking care of your sibling, loving your sibling, not hate him or hate her. That is a bad habit, children. Fight, it's okay. It's all part of the childhood growth, but not always fighting and counting as enemy or taking revenge. That is bad, children. But children who are all alone at home, don't be worried. Why? Because your mama, papa are the best friends. Get into that friendship mode, talk to them. And when you're out of home, you make a lot of friends. That's nice. But watch out what your friend uh, habits are. If he is a bad boy, bad girl, please stay out of them. What is a bad boy? What is a bad girl? You talk to your parents, they will explain. That is not the session. We will explain in a different session, but your mama, papa will know that better to explain to you. The primary socialization is the childhood age, like up to age of 6 to 8 or 5 to 6 years. You will have that kind of environment like play school or primary school, where you will make friends with little children. It's very cute to watch. No, they will play with each other, they will beat each other, and sometimes they will be hugging and kissing each other. It'll be nice, so cute to watch. And teenage boys and girls, don't try in college. I'm not giving you any ideas. Okay, primary socialization, it occurs first, and it is the most crucial stage of socialization for the later development. Some children, know, they don't mingle because somehow they are feared, fearful and scared to talk to anyone. That is where parents should definitely help those children, otherwise they will have a problem. Next, socialization is anticipatory socialization. What does it mean is, this stage occurs between the childhood and adulthood, roughly between the age of 11 years to 18 years. Okay. It helps to establish the independency from their parents. It is not like freedom from the parents. No, freedom from the parents is a wrong term. Parents don't treat you like slaves. No, they provide all that you need. It is like independence. See, everywhere the girls and boys go to parents. No, tie my, I need to wear a tie on my shirt. Papa will be tying that. I need to wear my shoelace. Then mama will help. Polishing. Mama will help. Ironing the shirt and pants. Papa will help. And serving food. Mama will help. Feeding food also. You might be grown 15, 16 years. All these things will slowly change, and you will gain that independency at somewhere between 15, 16, 14, or 18. You will find that all your works or activities you should be doing on your own, because by the time they will also be growing older. No, You need to give them little relief. You cannot keep pushing them. That is important for teenage boys and teenage children as you get into the adulthood. Understand? That's called as anticipatory socialization. That is anticipating your needs and gelling along with that expectations of your daily life. Clear, no? Now let's move on to the third one. Third one is called as very important socialization, professional or development socialization. Now, this occurs during the adulthood. That is like once you cross that 18 and get into college life, right? You will already start focusing on your profession. These days children are very, very sharp and they start doing this course, that course, TOEFL exam preparations. I want to go to US, and they will have some aspiration, and children will have to be nurtured that way. If your child is not having an objective or focus, parents, definitely you are to be blamed. You need to help your children to get the interest out of them, and you need to help them to identify what they want in life. Otherwise it will be a problem. Correct or not? Okay, this type of socialization is dependent on the primary and anticipatory socialization, what we discussed above, right? If you have not if you have not done well in the primary and anticipatory socialization, you will definitely have a problem in professional and development socialization. Why? Because the basics you would not have learned properly. That is why at the regular interval, parents will have to keep checking. In early two stages, an individual has acquired the skills of developing attitude, the goals about the future, what you want to become in 10 years, right? Some little children will say, I want to become a pilot, and the person will become pilot because he has that little kid will have all the interest and aspiration to fly an aeroplane, right? To fly a aircraft. So you need to encourage him in the aeronautical engineering, and he will do well. So we need to identify that in the initial socialization. The last one is re-socialization. What does it mean? When an individual change his group and become part of new group, no, he have to abandon his old way of life. Sometimes what happens is you want to become a pilot, but somehow you ended up to be in a medical college. That's all you got. You unfortunately, your mother and father couldn't spend for pilot course because it's very costly, actually 20-30 lakhs or even more than that. Therefore you ended up in engineering, right? Now what you need to do is not to be very upset with your parents, because sometimes you need to cope up with life, children. Because many children, no, they are in slum. They beg their children, their parents make them to beg, and all that. They're unfortunate, very, very sad to see such children. But God gave you still a good parents, and they are educating you. Of course they have put you in best college. Therefore you need to adjust, shift your mind from pilot, or you want to become a doctor, from doctor all the way to engineering, and concentrate again. Run through all your um, basics and get readjusted, is what called as re-socialization. You may have to revisit the basics, and don't always look, I was supposed to be in medical college, I'm in engineering college, I was supposed to be, for all 4 years the kid, the guy or girl will be crying like that. No, you should not do that. Sorry, that's not the right way to respect your parents. They tried, but what to do? You couldn't get. Sometimes you don't get everything that you expect in your life. Correct? No, that's life. And sometimes you are fortunate to get everything that you need in life, which is also good. But when you don't get it, don't be so worked up, and feel so bad moods, and throwing plates, and the spoon will get in to the neighbor's compound. Not like that, right? You are not a good kid if you are behaving that way. You can be upset, cry for a few days, and come out of it. Correct? No, you are agreeing or not? I'm sure you agree. You are, because you are all good children, I know. Okay, now what are the effects of socialization? That's the last question. After that, we will look through pros and cons. Okay, we will take 5 extra minutes. We will finish it. The effects of socialization is when someone is socially active and feels needed, wanted, and accepted, they are more apt to be mobile and alert, right? And enhanced mental acuity. Studies consistently confirm that those who have this kind of active social interaction are able to maintain the mental agility over a long period of time. See, the socialization is very, very important. Why? Because God created or designed this world that human beings must help another human being. Yeah, we need to support each other. It doesn't matter. But Don't end up supporting a wrong human being or a bad guy or a bad girl, right? Bad guy, bad girl means they are into some sort of drugs and alcohol, or they bunk classes and they go to movies and they flirt with certain females, and without knowing they steal money from their parents and they buy this. All these are bad companionship. Please watch out, right? But have association with the right people, right? Because your parents are teaching you the morals, correct or not? If they have not taught you any morals, send them to me, I will teach the morals. Uncle Teddy will take class for your parents. Okay. But I think almost all the parents are good parents only, right? They all have begotten you, they have taken good care of you, and I'm sure the go by that morals and always stick to that kind of principles and have right fellowship or association or companionship. Watch out your friend. Look at your friend. Your character can be easily described. Yeah, your friend is bad means you will be surely bad. Why? Because you like that bad behavior. That's why you made him as friend. No. Yeah, if he's a good guy, you will also be good guy. Why? Because you will attach with it. See, have you seen any tiger? You all see the Discovery Channel, Animal Planet. No, have you seen the tigress gelling with or making friends with the deer? No, it will immediately go and hit it and kill the deer. Wild animal cannot be a friend to the domestic animal. Likewise, the good person cannot be a friend to a bad person. You need to identify that. Okay, that is why we are asking parents to be part of your development as you move in the socialization world and world of socialization. Okay, now what are the pros and cons of socialization? That means advantages and disadvantages. Advantages we will see first. Very quickly, I will read it for you. Okay, you're all bored or what? Not bored, no. Sorry, I couldn't crack any joke because the maximum jokes I already cracked. Okay, try to tickle yourself and laugh if you're feeling bored. Okay, good, good. Socialization can help you to make new friends. These are the advantages we will read. Socialization will help you to explore different cultures. See, you will be from a Hindu culture, you will have a Christian friend. You will be from Christian culture, you will be having a Muslim friend. You will understand what are the cultural differences, and you can learn new things and you learn new languages. For example, your mother tongue is Telugu. You will end up learning Rajasthani. You will end up learning Bengali. Correct? No, it is nice. This is the power of socialization. Your knowledge will grow. You will learn different culture and their behavioral pattern also. Socializing can expand your horizon. It will expand your limits. You will feel that you have too many varieties to choose and be a very dynamic person, right? You will not only be good at playing cricket, you will also do cycling. You'll not only be good at cycling, you will also play chess. You not only be good at chess, you will also be able to answer that puzzles, that questioning answer, quizzing, right? Because why? That much of exposure you have. That's the advantage. Socializing can help you succeed in the corporate world. See, once you become a professional, you need to deal with corporate politics. Corporate politics is all about socialization. The more you gel with people, no, the more you will grow. Yeah, wherever you may be corporate is common. It is not only software industry. It is about aeronautical. It's all about medical. Everywhere that corporate culture is there, no, you won't struggle. So people who are not exposed this kind of socialization, always timid, living in home, always mama papa is the world, they will have a big problem when they get into the professional world, because mama papa are not allowed. They won't give ID cards to mama papa inside their office. No, you will only have to go and work because the salary is paid to you, not to your mama papa. Correct? No, then you won't have that independency. That's why we told you professional and development socialization will build that independency in you. Correct? No. Right, socializing can help you finding a partner. Now teenage girls are getting ideas. Partner, but it's not about life partner. Don't get overexcited. It's about finding a partner. It can be opposite sex, it can be same sex, but you can do that joint studies, joint program projects. People of like-minded, right? You will find another person who's very very interested in civil engineering, so you both can build a model, a new modernized bridge to serve the society. That is what it means. Okay, I'm not giving you new ideas. You're all sad, huh? Teenage boys, naughty fellows. Okay, next, can improve your overall quality of life. Overall quality of life. That is natural. I'm not getting into it. You will not feel lonely, children. That is important. Socializing is such a powerful tool that you will not feel lonely, depressed. You won't get any dirty thoughts. You won't feel that kind of, I have no one in this world and crying. I've seen many children, sadly, Uncle Teddy will have to deal with so many children, sometimes, just to encourage them. This is sad. If you are in that lonely environment, you need to develop the socializing habit. But take help from your parents. Now, you have people to help you in case of emergency. For example, you're not good at mathematics. That's where we've told you, find a good partner who's good at studies. That person will help you. Sometimes tuition teachers also won't be able to help you, but this friend will come and sit and explain you. They will be talking in your language, your level, and you will be able to understand easily. Correct? No. So, and that's one. Last 2 points. Socializing may help you to deal with your emotions. We already spoke to that. You won't feel lonely, depressed, and all that. Okay. Lastly, it makes your life easy. That is what is important. Easily you can do things. Sharing ideas, collaborating, right? Learning the techniques from other persons which you do not know. Yeah, if you're all alone, you will have a problem, children. Don't be alone. Okay. Now let us talk about the negatives. That is like disadvantages of over socialization or socialization, because we need to watch out all the time. Okay. Socializing takes plenty of time. Gave you example, no, going to bathroom, going to toilet, going to kitchen, going to dinner, this, that, and all that. Unnecessarily, you should not socialize. During study time, you study. Examination time, shut down your mobile. No socialization. Say no to socialization. Only study. Otherwise, exam you will get zero only. Anda. You may not like all people you meet. That is another disadvantage. Therefore, you need to gently move away from them. Don't hurt their feelings, saying, no, I don't like you. Go. Don't come. Go. Go. They're not dogs, no. You're chasing them like dogs. They're children also, no. They also have the same feeling. Tell them gently, hey, you know what? I'm not comfortable gelling with you. Please, I have found a different person. I don't have time for you. Something like that. Tell them nicely and come out of it. But this will be a disadvantage. Socializing can prevent you from achieving your goals in life. That is what we told in the first point. Watch out if you're distracted, if you're moving away from your objective to be met, then you have a big problem. You need to watch out. Okay. You can gain many important insights. No, sorry, not that one. Socializing may prevent you to develop your own character. For That's what I told. No, bad companionship will corrupt your good character. So you need to watch out who your friend, who your partner. Pick the right partner. Decide properly, or discuss with your parents. Can I gel with him? Hmm? So you be careful on that. Okay. Socializing can be bad in case you hang out with the wrong people. That is what we told already. So some people will try to exploit you, and you need to watch out. Socializing can be costly also. Why? Because you want that one, this one. We told, no, that mobile only I want. iPhone only I want. iPhone, you know what is the cost? 1 lakh rupees. Where will your father go? So don't demand. Please adjust with whatever you have, and still try to be very smart in socializing. See, you need only a basic version of smartphone to do all this. Generally, all phones have all kind of apps these days, right? Something like that. Okay, children, I think you are all with me so far. No, I will take only 2 last minutes. I will speak only 3 Bible verses and we will conclude. Sorry, today I took little longer because this is very important topic. Very, very important topic for all category of children, including parents. Okay, Bible verse number 1, Proverbs chapter 13, verse 20, which tells, whoever talks with the wise becomes wise, but the companion of fools will suffer harm. Right? You don't want to be a fool. No, you don't want to be getting scolding, say how stupid you are. Why? Because your friend did something stupid and you are part of it. Therefore, don't make that mistake. Always have that wise partnership. But you help the stupid friends. You tell them good things, saying that, hey, don't do this, man, and all that. But you gel along with them and do the same stupid thing. How are you going to correct your friends? Correct? No. 1 Corinthians chapter 15, verse 33. Do not be deceived. Deception. Bad company ruins good morals. You may be a good child, but because of your bad companionship, you will get into all sorts of nonsense. Do not get into that and be deceived. Deception means cheating. Without knowing, people will cheat you. No, that is called as deception. Stay away from bad companionship. Romans chapter 12, verse 2. Do not be conformed to this world, but be transformed by the renewal of your mind, that by testing you may discern what is the will of God, what is good and acceptable and perfect gift of God. That is why you need to get into the prayer time. Join hands with your mother, father, papa, mama, and ask them to pray for you. You also pray for yourself, asking God, you sent me to this world. What is your will for me? What is your plan for me? What do you want me to become like? Why are you after me all the time, helping me? What do you want me to become? You ask those questions to God. God will like such cute questions from children. He loves them. So he's going to help you to be led in a specific direction. Okay. Good, good, good. I hope you all enjoyed this session. God bless you. Stay safe, stay healthy. This is Corona situation. Do not roam around. Stay at home. Be safe. Okay. Uncle Teddy says goodbye to you, but he will meet you shortly with the next topic. Until then, goodbye.